if you look closely enough, there will likely always be some sort of tightness, when we're in relationship with life, with others, and all that's being asked is to include that in our presence. That's all. We're not trying to get rid of the tightness. So I can be in conversation with you right now and simultaneously be aware that, oh, it's a little bit of tension in the top of the shoulders. And just, okay, I don't know where that's coming from. I don't know, I don't know anything about it. All I know is that it's here right now. Is it you? Is it me? Is it the person sitting over there? Who knows what we're picking up, right? Because we're vibratory organisms. So the tension isn't a problem. And yet when it does show up, it's just basically it's asking us to expand our presence to include that with pure openness. And then the tension is still there, but it's somehow lighter. It somehow has more space. So there's not a perfect state that we're looking for. It's really just sensing that presence is capable of holding space for everything. And you're right, when we stay in that place, the words, the actions, the non-words, the non-actions, just whatever is the wisest, most loving, kind of best response seems to come forward. Whereas if we're caught, in the mind, trying to figure things out, of course, then we're just going to find solutions that are just rehashes of what we've heard, what we've done in the past, and it never really kind of shifts anything. And it's not even really that interesting. But staying present in the midst of what's arising can be uncomfortable, can be challenging at times, but it's also, to me, it's interesting because the mind isn't getting ahead of you. You're just in the moment with it and you have no idea how this is going to unfold. But when we can continue to be intimate with ourselves in the midst of relationship, my experience has been that builds intimacy in the relationship, because we're not asking the other person to change. We're just taking responsibility for our own responses, which are arising within the unknown. We don't know why those responses are there necessarily, but all that's being asked is to maintain as much presence as we possibly can for ourselves and to relate to the other person from that place.